When you aim for perfection, you are setting yourself up to feel like a failure when life gets messy. And what happens next? You quit. You say, I'll start next Monday, I'll start next month, I'll start next new year. But imagine if instead of quitting, you embrace those imperfect moments as part of the process. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Sammy, and Happy New Year, 2025. In fact, halfway through already January of 2025, which is wild to say. It's a new year, and it's gonna bring me to this topic of conversation I wanna have with you all today. New year, new me mentality, hit the ground running, balls to the wall on all of our goals and our visions for ourselves, which is super, super exciting. I am all for using a date, let's say, to start a new version of you or to go after your goals. But what I so often see with my clients and with social media in general is this mentality that January 1st comes and you have to be perfect. You have to go to the gym 6 times a week. You have to hit a meal plan every single day. You cannot fall off. You cannot miss up. That is overwhelming AF, let me tell you. And no wonder people give up after 10 or 20 days of the new year because it's not sustainable. What can feel so motivating at first to go after these goals ends up being this like pit of anxiety in your stomach of what happens when I mess up. And I'm gonna give you the truth straight up right away. Chasing perfection is the fastest way that you can fail. There will be curveballs, there will be stressful days, there will be moments where you simply just do not feel like it. The problem is not the one missed workout or the cookie that you ate at 9 p.m. The problem is the all or nothing mentality you have when it comes to having a bad day and feeling like you have to start from scratch. Progress does not come from getting it 100% right the first time. It comes from showing up consistently, even when it's messy. And I want to tell you a story of a previous client that I had in 2024. And for the story's sake, we're going to call her Susie. Susie joined the program in January of 2024, and she told herself and me, this is it. I'm gonna lose 25 pounds. I'm gonna stick to my diet. I'm gonna go to the gym a ton. I am going to be the most consistent I have ever been in my life. In the first day of the program, she absolutely hit the ground running. She bought a whole bunch of new workout gear. She cleaned out her pantry and her fridge of anything that was going to distract her from her diet. And she set her alarm for 5 a.m. wake up call so that she could work out before she went to work. In the first 2 weeks of the program, she was on fire. She didn't miss a workout. She hit her nutrition 100%. She said no to temptations. She truly felt unstoppable. But slowly things started to unravel, as they so often do in life. One Friday, Susie had to stay late at work, and it ended up making her miss her meal prep session that she had in her calendar every single week. And she felt really panicked, but she just told herself, you know what, I'm gonna get up extra early the next day so that I can make time for it. But then was so tired the next day, so she skipped her workout, ordered takeout, and thought, you know what, I'll just start on Monday again. And by the third week, Susie was absolutely drained, physically and mentally. The thought of another 5 a.m. workout sounded absolutely brutal to her. She started skipping more and more gym sessions, falling more and more off of the meal plan, and got to the point where she was just thinking, I've messed up so much, what's the point of even continuing? By February, Susie was completely burnt out. She was not going to the gym altogether. Her meal plan was like a distant memory. And she told me, I'm too busy, life's too chaotic, maybe I'll try again next year. So what the heck went wrong? Susie's story is not uncommon. She went way too hard, way too fast, and set herself up for impossible expectations. Her plan was based off of perfection, not sustainability. When life threw a curveball, as it so often does, that all or nothing mentality came in and made her feel like a failure. Real long-lasting change is not about going hard for a couple of weeks. It's about finding habits that you can sustain long-term. You don't need to work out 6 times a week or eat perfectly every single day to see results. You need consistency, flexibility, and the ability to keep going and push through hard moments even when they're not perfect. Susie's burnout could have been completely avoided if she just started a little bit slower, focused on small wins, and didn't put so much pressure on herself to be perfect. This year, do not be Susie. Choose progress over perfection and give yourself some grace to grow at your own pace. So how can you move away from the perfection trap and actually make progress? Focus on small wins. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life in one night, Focus on small, sustainable habits that you can maintain that build up into a big lifestyle change. Plan for imperfections. Life is going to throw you off track. It's going to throw you curveballs. It's going to get messy. Things are going to come up when you least expect them to. Progress is all about how you respond to those curveballs, not how perfectly you stick to the plan. And anchor your habits to your lifestyle. Actually ask yourself the question, how can I make this fit within my life? The goal is to make healthy choices easier, not more difficult. Real change happens when you embrace the journey, the ups, the downs, all of the in-betweens. It's not about transforming overnight. It's about becoming 1% better every single day. So let's let go of perfection in 2025 and focus on what really works. Building habits that fit into your lifestyle, staying consistent, giving yourself some grace, and just having a good time. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Love you. Bye.